form, one application fees. You have to pay fees at only one place by only one transaction. Internally, that fees goes to other departments. Then, in a time-bound manner, it varies. Like say trade license is given instantly. The moment you apply, you get immediate trade license. Say other permissions are given between 7 to 30 days maximum. So even largest building, even most polluted sector of industry, you take anything, or say fire NOC or Airport Authority of India clearance, all are delivered within the time of 30 days. And if you breach the timeline, then there is one more agency which has been recently notified that will give you a deemed approval. If any department fails to give approval within that timeline after the submission of the application form and fees, then that approval is given as deemed by a single window agency of Tripura, SWAP, that overrides the other departments. And as my colleague told that for MSMEs, that inspection is not required for first 3 years. We don't do any inspection. No factory inspector, no pollution control board officer they visit. So initial 3 years time is given as a bona fide period for any business to set up and get stable. So all these, then we give building permissions on self-certification basis up to certain extent. Then if your architect certifies, then we give as a third party certified permission. Only 15 meters and above buildings are inspected by our building inspectors or our surveyors. So such a seamless, such a user-friendly ecosystem has been created there. Also, the period of licenses have been now increased. Initially, for example, say pollution certificate was given for only 1 year. Then every year renewal. Now we are giving for 10 years. And then there is auto renewal for 5 years. You just upload documents and pay the fees. If you are fulfilling conditions, then auto renewal. So, minimum documents for permission, because we have seen that if somebody wants to start a hospital, only 23 documents were required. Even the neighbor's NOC was also needed. If you are setting a hospital, then your neighbor should also give you NOC. Why should we take the NOC from a neighbor? And who will give it? So now we have reduced that from 23 to 6 only. Like that, in each and every say permission, certificate and license, documents have been now reduced to the minimum. What we cannot avoid means you can call statutory. Okay. So also we have a Tripura Business Facilitation Act, where if any officer does not give the permission within that time period, then per day 1,000 rupees penalty is levied. That is levied in spirit, not only on the letter. So my point is that you please come to Tripura. We have organized investor summit which will be attended by our Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce on 14th and 15th of May. So similar investment summit was done last year, and as my colleague told that we got about say 30,000 crore plus investments, and out of that about say 6,000 have been now grounded. That was done in May 2025. So within say 12 months only we could ground a huge lot of about 91 proposals have been grounded. You can also meet and interact with some of them. We will also invite them what was their experience. And as far as the sectors are concerned, there is a broad spectrum of activities in which you can invest.
Hello.
So be it a harnessing of resources like say rubber, gas, bamboo, agar, be it entering into hospitality business, in the tourism, as a transport operator, I'll say providing value-added services like say satellite images or drone services, or you can also come into a primary sector like food processing, horticulture, or you can come into health services, education. So health services and education is something which we are getting a lot of traction in last few years. See, because if you see that area, now the physical distance doesn't matter. The time required for any person to go from Hyderabad to Agartala or Delhi or Kochi is same. Only thing is that we are having only psychological distance. There you will find very say virgin areas of investment, very friendly land lease policy. A lot of businesses they don't take off because of land available. So we are having a land lease policy of 2021 where only 1% of the land value is taken as a premium. And then that value is taken as a lease amount for next year. So we give land on lease up to 90 years. We have given to very successful say hospitals, supermarkets, we have given to hotels, we have given to the solar energy projects. Also there is a good PPP policy. So there is a huge potential for developing affordable housing, parking places, urban infrastructure. So I know that a lot of construction agencies from Hyderabad, they come there, work in the government sector, but the time has come to invest where you get good returns. So we have got a very good PPP policy also. So overall, Tripura has tried to set up a very business friendly and investment friendly ecosystem there. I will show you some of the statistics because my colleagues they have gone into the details. So this you can see that the per capita GDP of the states in India. So you can see here Tripura with $2,404 per capita per annum. So this is higher than most of the states in the north and central India. You can see Rajasthan, you can see UP, Bihar, MP, Chhattisgarh, Bengal, Jharkhand, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Meghalaya. So Tripura's per capita, in fact our state GDP is equal to Goa, but Goa gets prominence and Tripura does not get say any name, people don't know about it. So our economy has doubled in last 6 years. India could double its own GDP in 10 years, but we did in 6 years. So that shows that there is a rapid increase. Also urbanization is also growing in our state. Now you can see the contribution of urban sector because when